Hello everyone, and welcome back, to Word Wander. Today, we're continuing our journey through the world of words with part 2 of our series on antonyms. Ready to wander with words again? Let's go. Confusing, hard to understand, unclear or complicated. The lecture was so confusing that even the brightest students were left scratching their heads. Antonym, straightforward. Easy to understand, clear and direct. Her explanation was straightforward, so everyone quickly understood what to do. Dramatic, striking, or sensational in appearance or effect. The movie ended with a dramatic scene that made everyone cry. Antonym, understated. Appearing or expressed in a subtle way. Her dress was elegant but understated, showing style without being too flashy. Offensive, causing someone to feel hurt, upset, or insulted, disrespectful or rude. His comment about her appearance was very offensive and made everyone uncomfortable. Antonym, inoffensive. Not likely to upset or offend anyone, harmless or polite. He made an inoffensive joke that everyone found light and easy to laugh at. Desperate. Feeling or showing a great need or hopelessness, often willing to do anything because of difficult circumstances. Rose was desperate to find her lost dog and searched the neighborhood all night. Antonym, hopeful. Feeling optimistic about a future event. Even after many challenges, he remained hopeful that things would get better. Steady. Firm, stable, and not changing suddenly, consistent and reliable. John kept a steady pace throughout the race and finished strong. Antonym, shaky. Not firm, unstable, or likely to change, lacking strength or confidence. My hands were shaky during the presentation because I was so nervous. Accurate, correct, exact, and free from errors, precise. The weather forecast was accurate, and it started raining right on time. Antonym, inaccurate. Not correct or exact, containing errors. The report was inaccurate, so the team had to redo all the calculations. Optimistic. Having a positive attitude or expecting good things to happen. I am optimistic when it comes to climate change solutions, because more people are becoming aware and taking action. Antonym, pessimistic. Expecting bad outcomes, having a negative view about the future or a situation. He is pessimistic about the project and doesn't believe it will succeed. Modest. Not showing off or boasting about achievements, humble. They live in a modest house in the countryside. Antonym, arrogant. Having an exaggerated sense of one's own importance or abilities, overly proud or self-important. He sounded arrogant when he claimed he was the only one smart enough to solve the problem. Temporary, lasting only for a short time, not permanent. The school is using a temporary building while the main campus is being repaired. Permanent. Lasting or intended to last for a long time or forever, not temporary. They finally moved into their permanent home after years of renting. Sincere. Honest, genuine, and without pretending, truly meaning what you say or feel. She gave a sincere apology for her mistake. Disingenuous, not honest or sincere, pretending to be unaware or to feel differently than you truly do. It was disingenuous of him to act surprised about the decision, when he clearly knew it was coming all along. Skeptical. Being doubtful or unwilling to believe something without strong evidence, having questions or reservations about a claim, idea, or statement. The scientist remained skeptical about the new drug's effectiveness until more research was published. Antonym, credulous. Too ready to believe things, often without sufficient evidence, gullible. Children can be credulous, believing in everything from fairy tales to monsters under the bed. Hasty. Done quickly and often without careful thought or consideration, rushed or impulsive. He made a hasty decision to quit his job without having another one lined up. Antonym, deliberate. Done intentionally and with careful thought or planning, purposeful and unhurried. She gave a deliberate speech, choosing each word with care to avoid misunderstanding. Resilient. Able to recover quickly from difficulties, setbacks, or tough situations, strong and adaptable in the face of challenges. Despite losing the match, the team remained resilient and came back stronger in the next game. Antonym, vulnerable. Easily harmed, hurt, or affected, either physically or emotionally, open to attack or damage. Without proper protection, the small village was vulnerable to flooding during the rainy season. Candid, honest, frank, and straightforward, especially when expressing opinions or feelings, truthful without trying to hide anything. She gave a candid answer about the challenges she faced in her career. Antonym, deceptive. Tending to mislead or trick, giving a false impression or appearance. The advertisement was deceptive, making the product seem more effective than it actually was. Infallible, never wrong or incapable of making mistakes, always reliable or perfectly accurate. Many people believed the old professor was infallible, but even he admitted to making the occasional error. Antonym, fallible. Capable of making mistakes or being wrong, not perfect or not always reliable. Even the most experienced doctors are fallible and can make errors in diagnosis. Coherent, logical, clear, and well-organized, ideas that are easy to understand and fit together well. Her presentation was coherent, with each point flowing smoothly into the next. Antonym, disjointed. Lacking connection, order, or flow, ideas or parts that are scattered, disorganized, or not logically connected. His speech was disjointed, jumping from one topic to another without any clear structure. Tangible, something real or touchable, something that can be physically felt or is clearly understood and definite. The manager wanted tangible results before approving any more funding for the project. Antonym, abstract. Existing in thought or idea, but not having a physical or concrete form, often theoretical or conceptual. His painting was highly abstract, with shapes and colors that didn't represent anything specific but conveyed deep emotion. Erratic, unpredictable, inconsistent, or irregular in behavior, movement, or quality. Her attendance at work was erratic, sometimes showing up late or not at all without warning. Antonym, consistent. Always behaving or happening in the same way, steady and reliable over time. He was consistent in his training, which helped him improve steadily. Profound. Having deep meaning, intense or very great in thought, feeling, or importance. The speech had a profound impact on everyone in the audience. Antonym, shallow. Lacking depth in thought, feeling, or knowledge, superficial. Her comments were shallow, lacking any real insight into the issue. Robust. Strong, healthy, and able to withstand difficult conditions, sturdy and durable. The new software system is robust, able to handle thousands of users without crashing. Antonym. Frail. Physically weak or delicate, easily broken, damaged, or harmed. Despite her frail appearance, she had a strong will and an unbreakable spirit. Minimal. The smallest possible amount or degree, very slight, limited, or basic. The repairs required a minimal investment of time and money. Antonym. Extensive. Large in amount, range, or scope, covering a wide area or involving a great deal. The scientist conducted extensive research before publishing her findings. Absurd. Ridiculously unreasonable, illogical, or senseless, completely unrealistic or foolish. It's absurd to think that you can finish a 300-page book in an hour without skimming. Antonym. Logical. Based on clear reasoning, sound judgment, and facts, making sense and following a rational process. She gave a logical explanation for her decision, which helped everyone understand her point of view. Cooperative. Willing to work together with others, helpful, supportive, and team-oriented. The students were very cooperative, finishing the group project ahead of schedule. Antonym. Uncooperative. Not willing to work or collaborate with others, difficult, unhelpful, or resistant to teamwork or assistance. He was uncooperative during the meeting, refusing to listen or contribute to the discussion. Eager. Excited, enthusiastic, and keen to do something or for something to happen. The children were eager to open their presents on Christmas morning. Apathetic. Showing or feeling no interest, enthusiasm, or concern, emotionally unresponsive or indifferent. The team was disappointed by the crowd's apathetic reaction to their performance. Overwhelming. So intense, powerful, or large in amount that it's hard to deal with or respond to, emotionally or physically overpowering. She felt an overwhelming sense of relief when she heard the good news. Antonym. Manageable. Something that is easy to handle, control, or deal with, not too difficult or overwhelming. The workload was challenging but manageable, thanks to good planning and teamwork. Trivial. Something that is not important, insignificant, or easy to solve or understand. It often refers to things that are minor or lacking seriousness. She didn't want to waste time arguing over such a trivial matter. Antonym. Significant. Important, meaningful, or having a noticeable effect or influence. Winning the award was a significant moment in his career. Persistent. Something that continues to exist or happen for a long time, especially despite difficulty or opposition. She was persistent in her efforts to learn the piano, even after many failures. Antonym. Inconsistent. Not staying the same, lacking regularity, harmony, or reliability. His answers during the interview were inconsistent with the facts in his resume. Flexible. Able to bend or adapt easily without breaking. In a broader sense, it refers to someone or something that can adjust to change or new conditions. Her flexible schedule allowed her to attend both work meetings and her child's school events. Antonym. Rigid. Not able to bend or change easily, strict or inflexible. This can apply to physical objects, rules, or attitudes. The school's rigid rules left no room for creativity or personal expression. Accept. To receive or agree to something willingly, to acknowledge or approve. She was happy to accept the job offer after weeks of interviews. Antonym. Reject. To refuse to accept, approve, or agree with something, to dismiss or turn away. The university had to reject several applications due to limited seats in the program. Indolent. Habitually lazy or avoiding activity, showing a disposition to avoid exertion. Despite his potential, Jason remained indolent, spending most of his days lounging instead of pursuing his goals. Antonym. Industrious. Diligent, hardworking, and consistently active or busy. She is industrious and always finds a way to stay productive, even during downtime at work. Accidental. Happening by chance, not planned or intended. The fire was ruled accidental after investigators found no signs of foul play. Antonym. Intentional. Done on purpose, deliberate and planned. The artist made intentional use of color to evoke a sense of nostalgia. Frequently. Happening often, at regular or short intervals. She frequently checks her email throughout the day to stay updated. Antonym. Occasionally. Not regularly or consistently, but happening once in a while, often without a predictable pattern. He occasionally visits his grandparents on weekends when his schedule allows. Limited. Restricted in size, amount, extent, or scope, not infinite. Our time was limited, so we had to prioritize the most important tasks. Antonym. Boundless. Having no boundaries, unlimited or immense in extent or size. He felt boundless joy when he finally reunited with his family after years abroad. Mature. Showing qualities of being fully developed, physically, mentally, or emotionally, behaving responsibly. She handled the criticism in a mature way, choosing to learn from it rather than react defensively. Antonym. Immature. Not fully developed, lacking the ability to behave in a sensible or adult way. His constant joking during serious meetings was seen as immature by his colleagues. Prudent. Acting with or showing care and thought for the future, wise and sensible in decision-making. It's prudent to save a portion of your income each month for emergencies. Antonym. Imprudent. Not showing care for the consequences of an action, lacking good judgment, reckless or unwise. She made an imprudent decision to skip the meeting without informing anyone, which led to confusion and delays. Include. To make someone or something part of a group, list, or whole. Please include your phone number in the application form. Antonym. Exclude. To deliberately leave someone or something out, to deny access or presence. The rules clearly exclude late submissions from consideration. Permit. To allow something to happen, to give permission. The museum permits photography in certain exhibit areas but asks visitors to avoid flash. Antonym. Forbid. To order someone not to do something, to prohibit. The law forbids smoking in public buildings. Conceal. To hide something from view or keep it secret. He tried to conceal his nervousness behind a calm smile. Reveal. To make known or show something that was hidden or unknown. The final chapter reveals the true identity of the mysterious stranger. Resolute. Firm in purpose or belief, determined and unwavering. Despite the criticism, she remained resolute in her decision to pursue environmental law. Antonym. Wavering. Indecisive or hesitant, changing between different opinions or choices. His wavering stance on the issue made it difficult for the team to take action confidently. Meticulous. Showing great attention to detail, very careful and precise. She was meticulous in her research, double-checking every citation and source. Antonym. Sloppy. Careless and lacking attention to detail. His sloppy handwriting made the report difficult to read and unprofessional. Frugal. Careful or economical in the use of money or resources, avoiding waste. Even after becoming wealthy, he remained frugal, choosing to cook at home rather than dine out every day. Antonym. Lavish. Careless and lacking attention to detail. She threw a lavish birthday party with gourmet food, live music, and a fireworks show. Aloof. Emotionally distant or detached, not friendly or forthcoming. He remained aloof during the meeting, barely contributing to the discussion. Antonym. Gregarious. Fond of company, sociable and outgoing. She's naturally gregarious, always starting conversations and making new friends with ease. Timid. Lacking in courage or confidence, easily frightened or hesitant. The timid student was reluctant to speak up in front of the class. Antonym. Bold. Showing a willingness to take risks, confident and courageous. Her bold presentation impressed the investors and secured the funding. Docile. Easily taught, led, or managed, submissive and obedient. The puppy was surprisingly docile, quickly learning commands without resistance. Antonym. Defiant. Boldly resistant or challenging authority, disobedient. The defiant teenager ignored the rules and argued with the teacher. Succinct. Expressed in a clear and brief manner, concise without unnecessary words. Her succinct summary of the report saved everyone time in the meeting. Antonym. Verbose. Using more words than necessary, overly wordy. His verbose explanation made a simple idea seem overly complicated. Arduous. Requiring a lot of effort, difficult and tiring. Climbing the mountain was an arduous journey that tested their endurance. Antonym. Effortless. Requiring little or no effort, achieved with ease. She played the piano so gracefully that it seemed effortless. Sagacious. Having or showing keen mental discernment and good judgment, wise. The sagacious leader guided the team through difficult times with calm wisdom. Antonym. Foolhardy. Recklessly bold or rash, lacking good sense. His foolhardy decision to climb without proper gear put him in danger. Thanks for wandering with me through part 2 of our antonyms adventure here on Word Wander. I hope these pairs helped expand your vocabulary and sparked your curiosity. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a wordy journey. Drop a comment with your favorite antonym pair from today or suggest what you want to explore next. Until next time, keep wandering through words and unlocking new meanings. Happy learning!